Hey, and welcome to our first video in our Coach Quick Start series. So today this is pretty much about mindset, because at the end of the day, mindset is one of the most important things that you're going to need in order to be a successful coach and to run a successful business. So mindset is one of those aspects of our coaching daily behaviors that you really need to be spending 15-20 minutes on daily. Now, you might think, oh, I don't need mindset. I'm not interested in personal development. I promise you, when times get tough, and there will be challenging moments in your coaching career, as there will be in your personal life, you will need to do the personal development because it helps you grow as an individual. It helps you to see the bigger picture. It's, in a marriage or in a relationship, when things are going well, it's easy. It's when life gets challenging, when life gets tough, when you're tired, when you've got other things going on in the background, when you really need to be able to filter the chaos and just focus in on the few things that you need to get done in order to push your business forward. A lot of that is down to mindset. Now, I've got a huge list of books because I appreciate we're all completely different people, and what resonates with me may not resonate with you. So what I suggest you do is take a look at the list of I've got personal development and more business related books. So have a really honest think about where your weaknesses are and get a book that helps you overcome those weaknesses. One of my favorite books to start with was the I think it's The Biggest Leap by Gay Hendricks. I'm having a bit of a brain blank, but I'm sure it's The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks. And Other People Swear by Girl Wash Your Face. I think that's Rachel Hollis. There are lots. So what I would suggest is have a look on the review, have a look on the sort of the little bio on Amazon, see what resonates with you best, get it and read it, or listen to it. Get an audiobook if you do a lot of traveling or you're just not a reader person. Get an audiobook so you can listen to it. You will find on the days where, for whatever reason, you're doing all the right things and you're not getting the results you want, we can only control the things that we can control. We cannot control how people are going to respond to either our boot camp, our product, our invites, our relationships around us, because you will find when you join as a coach, when you start your coaching career, as on day one as a coach, you're going to be entirely different to how you will be days, months, years down the line. I cannot tell you how much I have changed as an individual for the better since becoming a coach. Just really briefly, I was incredibly shy when I joined as a coach. I had no idea about social media. I would never have dared do a video like this. I literally would have rather poked my eyes out on sticks. And so, one of the things that you really need to focus in on in your earlier days is doing the core activities, which we teach you. Make sure, if you can, you show up to our daily power hours, action hours in our team page, because those will help you learn the basics of the business. They're a great opportunity for you to ask your questions, and we can help you. If somebody's responded to you and you're not sure how to reply, that's the sort of thing we do in those power hours. So we're either, they're a great touch point on a daily basis. So make sure you're showing up, and ask for help. If you need help, just ask. Sometimes we might not know if you're going through struggles. We may not be aware if things are going on in your life in the background. So if things are, the beauty of our community, our team is heart, health and hustle. And the most important word out of that is heart. You are here as part of our Fit family, as part of our coaching community, and you're not just a random person that has joined our community. We want you to feel really special and really valued, and we want you to have that experience of being really special and really valued. It is your job, it is your career. We can't run your business for you, but we can be here to help support you and to help mentor you and to help make sure that you have the things that you need access to in order to make this a really, really successful business. But just going back to mindset, that is where it starts. On days, and I always default back to this, there are days where for some reason, no matter how much I try and be organised, they run away with me. You know, if the water mains leaks, you've got to deal with that. If your pet's suddenly ill, you've got to deal with that. If somebody has an accident in the family, you have to deal with that. But there are certain things, and it's really simple in our business. You follow the checklist. If you've not already been introduced to the business activity tracker, it's coming soon, don't worry. Just do the things on the tracker, just the bare minimum at the very least. Just do the bare minimum. It doesn't take long, but it enables you to get to the end of your day and think, I nailed that bit for my business. And it's a really easy thing for you to just contribute to the momentum that you're building on the daily, really, in order to build your business. So yeah, mindset is incredibly important because it will pull you through those harder days. And I also really want you to focus on not the fact that you're a new coach and that you're not sure what you've got to do. I want you to focus on the long term and think where your business is going to be in 1 year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. Because small, consistent behaviours with time build into massive, massive behaviours and massive, massive results. One of my favourite books, apart from The Big Leap, is The Slight Edge. Again, who wrote The Slight Edge? I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's on our reading list. Those two books for me were absolutely life transforming. I learned an awful lot from them. And then there are others. Every book I've got on that list are books that either I've read and highly recommend, or I know are really favourite books amongst coaches. So make sure that you're constantly feeding your brain. This business, although it's going to focus very much on your physical fitness and your health, your nutrition, make sure you're plugging into your workouts, make sure you're understanding the nutrition. Enjoy the journey, enjoy the exploration, but most importantly, feed this up here, because this is what's going to make the biggest difference. And on those days or weeks when it's tough, it's this bit which is going to keep you going. And I just welcome you. If you're ever feeling a bit lost and a bit unsure, if we're not in touch with you, if you're not showing up for the power hours for whatever reason, always know that there is the message option in Facebook and Instagram and in our team page. Get in touch with us. I cannot stress it enough how much we're here to help you. And I also cannot stress it enough how important your mindset is to get you started on the right track, but also help you through those moments when life will be more challenging. As far as the coaching business goes, it's pretty simple to do, but it's also really simple not to do. And that sort of way of thinking that I've also been guilty of is like, I'll just do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And then, you're 3 days down on tomorrow and you've still not done it. And that then starts to compound. In the same way, if you do a small amount every day, that also compounds positively. I always say to my coaches, if you can just do one thing, do it rather than none. One thing is more than no thing. So make sure you're constantly building. You're building that momentum. You're flexing your confidence muscles. It takes a little while to just find your feet and really get into the flow. When I first joined as a coach, and I would do like an action hour, team action hour or something like that, and the coaches that had been in the business for a lot longer than me, they'd say, oh, we're just going to follow some people now. So I'm just like there, and I managed to follow 3, and they followed 70. It's just like, how on earth did they do that? How do they do that? But you get quicker and everything gets easier with time and with practice. So show up for our action hours. If our action hours are at a time that really does not fit with your schedule, get in touch. I'm more than happy to change the hours on a daily basis. So, Monday can be one time, Tuesday can be another time, Wednesday can be another time. So we make sure that we're catching the most of you, that we're able to do that. I don't want you to feel that. One of my bugbears when I joined as a coach is that the team that I belong to, although it's an amazing team, all their coach calls are like that. Well, they happen at my 2 a.m., which is just like rubbish. And they sometimes record them and they sometimes don't. So I really feel like I wasn't part and parcel of that. And I don't want that for you. So although our action hours are different to our team calls, and our team calls are always recorded, but I always make sure that whether it's an action hour or a team call, we are doing it that matches all of our time zones, so we all have that opportunity to jump on and join in. But for our action hours, if you're really struggling to get on when we do it, let me know and I can rejig them. We can have 5 different times throughout the week. The most important thing is that you feel part of our community and that you're getting as much access to the potential for our action hours as everybody else is as well. So that is our first video, mindset. And let me know, please, or whoever the coach is that's introduced you to our team, let us know which book you are starting with. Share it in the comments under this video, then we'll know that you've watched the video. And good luck with it. I cannot tell you how much coaching has changed my life on every single level. And I know I'm not just talking about myself either. When you get involved with the business, if somebody took away Beachbody coaching now, it'd be like grieving the loss of somebody I love. It would just be the weirdest thing not to have this in my life anymore. So I really hope you embrace it, get started with your mindset, and make sure you watch the next video when it suits you. This is all self-paced, but we're sort of doing, day 1, day 2, day 3. It's just bite-sized, easier to digest for some people. So thank you for watching, and get ready for the next one.